Well, their manager, Roy Hodgson, he had to say this about some of his youngsters following their loss to Tottenham last night.
No, there was no disappointment today. Maybe that the young substitutes that we'd like to think we can believe in and will help us to a different level didn't show that. They didn't do anything for us at all, really. We became much weaker when I made the substitutions.
I mean, look, I was obviously at the game, Gabs, and I didn't hear that interview, and they told me about it today. And I have to say, I think it's bang out of order because his team was horrendous. They were awful, Gabs. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I was watching it in the stands, thinking Crystal Palace are not pressing, they've got no urgency, not trying to create any chances, and he's come out and blaming some young lads.
Yeah, I don't like it one bit. I was watching the game as well, mate. I was watching Will Hughes and I'm seeing nothing. I'm watching Edward, who's been decent this season, didn't show anything. To hammer 3 young lads that have come on, you know what it's like, Jamie? I went on loan at 18/19. I struggled, mate. Do you know what I mean? I went on to have a decent career. Young lads, they're going to come on. They're going to be good one week. They're going to be bad next week. They might be, they're inexperienced. You can't blame that result on them 3 young lads that come on.
No.
17 appearances between them. They're still new to this big-time football. What about the players that you had on, your formation?
Yeah.
The experienced players that you had on the pitch, they've done nothing all game. Spurs found it easy for me. So Roy Hodgson it's a major blunder hammering these 3 young lads.
Yeah.
And in this game now, you've got to protect these young lads. Managers, when I was that age, Jamie, I'd have a mare.
Yeah.
Unlucky, he's still learning. You can't. What he says, he should apologise to all 3 of them. If I'm their agent, I'm going into the owner, Steve Parish, and saying, "What's going on here? You don't batter young players like that."
Yeah, I mean, look, what he's done is actually devalued them a little bit, and he's going to knock their confidence. They're young lads coming into this side who are bang average anyway. They're not a good team, Crystal Palace, and you got young lads there who are going to go, well, hold on a minute, I'm giving me best. I'm young.
Of course,
you're giving me an opportunity. I've come on, but I'm not Lionel Messi. I'm playing for Crystal Palace, playing against Tottenham.
But a very good Spurs team. You're on TV. And yes, they might not have done what the manager wanted, but you keep that to yourself. You should be coming out and saying, you know what, young lads, come on, didn't work for them today, but you know what, some of the experienced lads didn't do anything. Dig out Will Hughes, who couldn't provide any service for Edward. The whole team wasn't great. Ward with the own goal. Don't dig out these 3 younger lads. Honestly, like when I seen the quote on Twitter, I was like, wow, Roy Hodgson, are you serious?
I know, yeah. Matthias Franke, he come on yesterday. He was only 19. It was his first Premier League appearance. He's been dug out by his manager.
And as well, all his friends are probably sending him the quote, and he's probably like, oh,
yeah,
cheers, Gaffer.
Cheers, Gaffer.
Cheers, Gaffer. Like you play someone else.
Yeah, I know. And he's got 34-year-olds playing in the team scoring own goals. Like. Crystal Palace,
we said he's old school, isn't he, Roy Hodgson?
He is old school, and they're organised and they're tough to break down. But when they did get broke down in the second half, they offered nothing.
Nothing.
Until the last 5 minutes when, Tottenham really was their in-game management, I think, at the end where they kept going it back to Vicario and kept passing it along the back. Just go down into the corners and make it difficult. Go into the corner, make them kick it out, throw in, down the corner, keep it there. That's how you waste time. But they kept passing it around the back and giving it to Vicario. And Vicario can, he's kicking it straight to centre halves, and then you're putting pressure on yourselves again. I found it really stupid what they were doing.
It was strange. But if you're the under-23 manager of Crystal Palace, you're probably saying to some of the staff, like, what's that about? You need these players because Elise's injured, Eze's injured. You need this help, and you're digging them out. Well, don't use them then. Who else are you going to use?
But not a very good one there. A good take from Roy Hodgson. He doesn't get many things from Roy over the years, but that one, it's a bit of a poor one from him.